Hi, today I'm doing a review of the live action Little Mermaid movie and a general discussion of race swapping. Okay, first the movie. Let's leave aside the race swapping for a minute and just talk about the movie itself, race swapping aside. Was it good? I mean, it's a matter of opinion, but to me, it was at best okay. I mean, there were moments that it was cringe, there were moments it was like okay or good, like it's just more of a mixed bag to me. Disney thinks they were improving the original, but I don't think they did. Like, they think they made Ariel more feminist and a stronger character, but she already was a strong female character. But everyone thinks she gave up her voice for a man, which is not true. He was just a symptom of the disease instead of the disease itself. But Disney has apparently now come to believe that it was all about a boy. And also, even if she was motivated by love, like, does that make her not a strong person? But anyway, okay, fine, you can accept that they made Ariel's Ariel giving up her voice, even less about Eric. I mean, you can accept that, but the worst sin this movie did was give Eric's hero moment to Ariel. That is just taking it too far. I mean, just because she's a strong female character doesn't mean she can't be saved by anyone, and it doesn't mean she can't be saved by a man. She already saved him once in the movie anyway. The original movie was even enough. She saved him once, he saved her once. And even if it wasn't even, being saved doesn't make you a weak character. I mean, people need saving when they get strong or weak, because sometimes that's how the situation happens. And also, can we stop telling females that they have to be able to perform action scenes and be able to save themselves with their physical power? Otherwise, they're not strong, because not everyone's strength is in the physical department. Also, Eric saving Ariel in the original film was why King Triton changes his mind about humans, and they just take that away to have a female empowerment moment, and now there's no logic. Like, they don't care about logic. I mean, they put having a female empowerment moment over logic, when they could have had other female empowerment moments. They didn't have to take away from Eric. Also, they ignore how Ariel would not know how to control the ship while Eric has years of experience doing it. Like, even if the man has years of experience doing something and the woman has no experience at all, they still have to show her being the one in control and her being better. The same goes for their carriage or cart or whatever it is they were riding. They made Ariel be the one riding it even though she has no experience and he has. Because a man cannot be in control of anything. Speaking of Eric, he's now adopted. I don't know why. I mean, I guess his mom is black, so they need to explain that. But why? Why did he have to do that? They could have just said his father was white and he looked like his father. Like, simple. Or they could have made Eric black as well. I mean, they made white Ariel black, so why not make white Eric black as well? I mean, do you realize that 2 times that Disney has a black Disney princess, they still don't want to have a black Disney prince? And I just can't help but think they made him adopted so that he won't be equal or above Ariel. Because now he's not really an actual prince, is he? I mean, as far as I know, monarchies do not count adopted children as heirs to the throne. I don't have much to complain about the aesthetic of the film. I mean, I guess the underwater scenes are a little dark, but it didn't bother me that much. But Sebastian and Flounder, so sad. They were so cute in the original. I mean, I get that they wanted to make them look real, but did they have to? I mean, did they have to at the cost of making them worse? I don't know. Okay. And the rap. The Aquafina rap. Is it Scuttleberg or Scuttlebug? I mean, I don't remember how to pronounce it, but it's Aquafina's rap song. I mean, it's the character that's played by Aquafina who does this rap song, and that song was just cringe. And I don't blame Aquafina much. I think she worked with what she was given. Her other rap videos that I saw, it seemed okay, like not like this. Like, so I don't think it's her, but them. Am I the only one who thought something was a little weird about Eric's song? I mean, I see a lot of people liked it, but personally I just found it a little weird, kind of odd. Okay, that's all I want to talk about this movie. Getting to race swapping. Okay, I can see the argument that if the race of the character isn't relevant to the character, it's no big deal that you're swapped. As long as you're consistent, regardless of which race is being switched to which race, I guess I can accept that. But personally, I just don't think there should be race swapping, regardless of what race. Like, that's just me personally. I just wonder why. Like, why not just make original characters? If you want to be inclusive or diverse, why not just make original movies with original characters with those race and tell their actual stories? Like, if you're giving them second-hand white characters where their race doesn't pertain to their characters, it doesn't seem like you're interested in telling the stories of those race. And also you're just giving them second-hand characters. Like, this is a lazy way of representation and diversity. And also the argument that, oh, when a white character is switched to POC because their race isn't relevant to their character, it's okay. But when a POC character is changed to a white character, their race was usually relevant, and so it's wrong. And what about Bridgerton? What about Bridgerton? Are you telling me that the race of those characters weren't relevant? I mean, this took place in upper-class English society, Regency era. You're telling me that those characters weren't white? You're telling me that it wasn't relevant that they were white? And Queen Charlotte, she's a real person. They just grasped at a straw that she looked a little mixed and ran with it. Like, why? I just don't get it. I mean, I get it. You want to include POC characters in historical fiction, but if they weren't in those roles, why are you trying to make it happen? Like, you can tell historical stories about POC people using their actual stories. What actually happened to them then? What roles they actually had back then? What societies they were in? Tell those stories instead of trying to place them in societies that they were not a part of. And also, it kind of seems like this is just a way to deflect any criticism towards their material. Like, okay, you don't like Little Mermaid? It must just be because you're racist. You don't like Cleopatra? She's a real person, she wasn't black, and they made her black. And now they're calling people racist because they're not happy. And Little Mermaid, even Ariel's race aside, there are a lot of things to criticize about the movie, and everything is just made to be about racism. And they just assume that if anyone has a problem with Ariel's race, it must be because they are racist, not because they're just attached to the characters and they don't like why it's being done and they see right through Disney, or at least they assume they see right through Disney. It must be because of racism. That's just not fair. Like, even if you don't agree, even if you think that it's okay that she's race swapped, that doesn't mean that everyone who disagrees is racist. I don't doubt that there were racist backlash, but not every backlash was racist. And maybe some people just think it's a lazy way of representation, and they don't like that the only roles POC people seem to be getting are second-hand ones that were once white, and they want actual original roles. So it doesn't mean that they're racist. I don't doubt again that there are some people who are racist, but not everyone who doesn't agree with race swapping white to POC is a racist person. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.